Thank you to the Kansas City Rhythm Kings. What a great way to kick off our 2024 Celebrating Choice fundraiser. Good evening. I'm Gary LeClaire. I'm a pro bono physician for End of Life Choices Oregon and a hospice medical director. Giving back has always been important to me, and I have something to give. I got involved with End of Life Choices because I saw people dying deaths that were not of their choosing, despite having a terminal illness diagnosis for a long time. I decided it was important to me to help people exit their life on their own terms at a time of their own choosing. The Death with Dignity Act was passed in 1994 and enacted in 1997. 27 years later, End of Life Choices is the only organization in Oregon offering bedside support to terminally ill individuals seeking information and assistance with the Death with Dignity law. We guide eligible clients through each step of the process with access to medical aid in dying or other legal end-of-life options, enabling them to have the death of their choosing. Additionally, we're the only organization in the state dedicated to providing education to hospices, medical providers, colleges, partnering organizations, and the general public. Last year, we reached more than 3,000 people through our outreach efforts. If needed, we help our clients connect with physicians who can determine and certify eligibility. We currently have more than 100 trained volunteers across the state who make home visits and coordinate care. We have a network of 25 physicians. The need for our services is increasing dramatically. Take a look at this graph. In 2000, requests for our services. Last year, that number had skyrocketed to 4,614 requests for information and support. Another thing, Oregon was one of only 2 states to legally remove the residency requirement from the Death with Dignity qualification process. This has removed barriers for California or Washington clients who receive their medical services in Oregon. It also means that eligible clients from across the U.S. can come to Oregon and qualify for Death with Dignity. As a result, the number of out-of-state inquiries we respond to has increased significantly. Since the state dropped the residency requirement in May of 2022, we have about 30 to 40 additional inquiries per month. Not every client is eligible for or chooses medical aid in dying. Some opt for the legal options of voluntary stop of eating and drinking, VSED as we call it. In these cases, we educate clients, their families, and their extended support networks on what is required, the level of support needed, and what to expect throughout the process. Ideally, we would love to see these services more fully incorporated into standard medical practices. We actively recruit and support other medical providers who are interested in providing these services for their patients and provide doc-to-doc consultation to guide them through the process. Tonight, we're actively seeking out your donations to help us continue what I regard as sacred work. Now it's time to meet the woman who's going to help us do that. Our fundraising ambassador from Markham Agency, Annie M. Luthrow. Yay! Yay, 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 yay.
Thank you, Doctor. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I am so glad to be here, and I'm so glad that you are here. We feel you. We know you're out there watching. So I am incredibly honored to help celebrate and support such an amazing organization. And Gary, you laid it out beautifully, how EOLCOR, End of Life Choices, helps their clients navigate the Death with Dignity Act. It is a huge job. and it is in very incredibly capable hands. So tonight, we acknowledge the weight of this topic, and we absolutely celebrate this organization. We celebrate its fabulous and compassionate people, the people who champion death with dignity.
Amen.
So my job is super easy. I am here to help you support end-of-life choices, again, aka EOLCOR. So there are a handful of ways for you to support tonight. You can do that by making a direct donation, but I think you got this. I think they got it.
They got it.
What about social media?
All
Tell
right.
me, my
Several
friend.
of you have liked this event on Facebook, and we know there's some watch parties going out there too. We'd love it for you to take pictures and tag us on Facebook at End of Life Choices Oregon.
All you social media savvy people, we appreciate that.
We love that.
Okay, so that's all the business. That's how you get to donate, how you get to bid, how you get to buy raffle tickets. And now we're going to really get to the heart of the matter. This is the pinnacle of the program. It's the pinnacle of what we do at EOLCOR. It's all about clients. Our clients at EOLCOR, obviously, are facing really big, really difficult end-of-life decisions, and we're there to help them. We're helping them navigate through those decisions and to support them. Of course, we're supporting the clients. We're also there to support the families, because families have so many questions, and partners and your support group. How does this work? What does this look like for me? Why are they choosing this path? It's not everybody's path. And then they want to know, what's my role? How do I do this? How do I support my partner or my mom or whomever? So we're going to show you right now, firsthand, exactly what death with dignity looks like for the family. Please watch.
Thanks to EOLCOR, my mom truly had a death with dignity, and I'll forever be grateful for that. My name is Bryce Adams, and I'd like to tell you the story of my mom, Barbara Jo Adams. My mom started having vision imbalance issues in mid-2020. By October, she was diagnosed with stage 4 glioblastoma. Glioblastoma robs you of your dignity first. You forget who you are. You lose the ability to walk, to talk, to control your body. But even during her shock, my mom knew one thing. She was not going to put her family through that, and she wasn't going to disgrace herself like that. From the day of her diagnosis, she decided to use her right to pursue death with dignity. And End of Life Choices Oregon was there to help her every step of the way. While radiologists and oncologists and neurosurgeons bombarded Mom with studies and x-rays and lab reports, EOLCOR talked to her like a human, making it clear what her options were and what steps she needed to take to make death with dignity happen. And EOLCOR's volunteers were compassionate. They didn't push her, they didn't scare her. They made sure, even at the end, that she was making the decision to end her life with a sound mind. They continually emphasized that my mom was in charge. And when Mom asked, at the end, in a clear voice, for the prescription that would help her drift off into her final sleep, EOLCOR was there to make sure her wishes were honored with dignity. Even more than helping my mom, EOLCOR's volunteers were there to help us, her family, understand and accept her choice. Because ultimately, that's what death with dignity is. The choice of a terminally ill person to end their suffering peacefully on their own terms. For my mom, and for us who survived her, death with dignity meant being surrounded by friends and family and spending a morning laughing, sharing stories, and saying goodbye to loved ones before finally getting everyone to huddle up and say goodbye to her as she drifted off to sleep. Thanks to EOLCOR, my mom, Barbara Jo Adams, truly had a death with dignity, and I'll forever be grateful for that. I ask you, and my mom asks you, any donation that you can give to help give other Oregonians the peace of mind, the freedom, the dignity to experience the end the way she did will be much appreciated from all of us. Thank you.
Peace of mind, freedom, dignity. It just seems obvious, doesn't it? Friends, we so appreciate that you're tuning in tonight. And now it's your turn. It's your turn to make a difference and to demonstrate your support for End of Life Choices Oregon by just clicking on those donate buttons that we talked about. This is how you show support in giving people control and autonomy over how their lives end. We're going to go through some very formal levels of giving, and when you hear a level that speaks to you, just tap that donate button and you will give a tax-deductible gift. We appreciate it. As your gifts come in, and they're going to pop onto a monitor I have here, my giving monitor, and I will do my best to thank you. Navigate yourself to the donate page. Let's get that fundraising started. All right, we are starting with a very lofty level tonight, Gary. Our first formal level of giving is $15,000. $15,000. And I am so delighted to share with you that kicking us off tonight with a generous gift of $15,000 are Michelle and Bill Service of Eugene, Oregon. Thank you, Bill and Michelle. We thank you so much to the services. This is so huge. It's so generous. Eugene is in the house.
All right.
Eugene. Hello, Eugene. So tonight, I know we have viewers and supporters from all over the state. We have, obviously, friends in Eugene, but also in Bend and in Medford and in Salem and Portland. The reason that we're doing this virtually tonight, this year, is so that we can accommodate all of you, wherever you are, all over Oregon, across the state, even beyond the state. So thank you so much for tuning in. We won't always be virtual. At some point, you're going to see actual feet. But for this year, virtual is the best way to reach the most supporters, and that's what we're here for. Okay, we are also recording tonight with a virtual. We record this live stream so you can share it. Okay, so Gary,
You bet.
we're off the
ready.
blocks. We're out of the blocks with a $15,000 gift. Now, listen, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that if you have a gift in excess of $15,000, no problem.
Right.
There is a field.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. On that donate page, there's a field where you can enter whatever level feels good to you. Maybe it's 15,001. We can accommodate that. So thank you again to Bill and Michelle for your very, very generous gift of $15,000. Peace of mind, freedom, and dignity. That is what this gift brings. So cue that virtual applause. Let's hear
Yay.
it. We're going to hear a lot of virtual applause tonight. Is this for a drinking game? Every time you hear that virtual applause, have a little sip.
We take a little sip.
I know they're a little more sophisticated.
We're more cool than that.
Okay, our next formal level of giving is at the $10,000 level. And I would like to know if there is anyone watching tonight who will be an End of Life Choices benefactor with a $10,000 gift. All you need to do is press that donate button. I tell you what, before the show started, we got a $10,000 gift
one.
from Rob Nimmo and Linda Jensen. Thank you.
Yay.
Rob and Linda both helped start the organization. And Rob is currently on the board for the second time. Thank you, Rob. And Linda was a team leader, and she is now one of our client volunteers. Such a huge role. Thank you, Linda. Thank you both so, so much. If there's anyone else out there who can support us with a $10,000 gift, we really would appreciate, just click that donate button. Oh my goodness, Gary. Rob and Linda, they just keep showing up, right?
I
They
love
just
it.
keep
What a
showing up.
generous
Thank you
gift.
for being there. So generous. And hearing the story like we heard of Bryce's, it puts it all in perspective. Okay, let me check my monitor. Look at this.
All right.
We have another $10,000 gift from David Redmond. Thank you,
All
David.
right.
We absolutely appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. We'll keep checking that monitor.
And we're talking about choice here, Annie. There's a choice every step of the way. You can meet with the volunteers. You can get the written information. You can talk to your family. You can decide whether you want to do medical aid in dying or not. You can, if you qualify, get the prescription filled, sent to your house, stored in your cabinet. If you just want to wait a while because you're not sure you're ready, You can have the prescription held at the pharmacy without any charge. And then when you need it, you call the pharmacy and say, okay, it's time. So you always have the choice to go forward or stop at any step along the way.
Yeah, more power and choice. And in 2023, about 570 clients were open to that choice, and they were supported by EOLCOR. And this is an interesting stat, and I love the stats. About 15% of the clients didn't actually take the prescription, but we heard from them and from their families just knowing that they had it and that they could use it
Just
if they wanted
if you needed it.
brought comfort. Now that is
Yeah.
a gift. So let me see, has anyone else sneaked in at that $10,000 level? Boy, we sure do. Thank you, Mr. Redmond, for sneaking in. Thank you. Let's say thank you to all of our $10,000 donors. How about virtual applause? Have a drink, say thank you.
Yay.
Love it. And let's move to our next level of giving. Our next formal level of giving is at the $5,000 level. Any heroes out there tonight with a $5,000 gift? I know you're out there. Let me check my software here. $5,000 gifts. Okay, look at this. We have a board
bunch.
member. We have a bunch of them. This is so good. You guys, you're getting it. You're figuring out how to hit that donate button. Dick Solomon, thank you so much, Dick. Dick is a board member, and his wife, Elise Flitcraft, I beg your pardon, they're longtime supporters. We appreciate your $5,000 gift. We also appreciate the gift from Toby and Diane Taylor. They're giving a gift in honor of Sue Porter. And they are also longtime supporters. Thank you for that gift. Dr. Paul Kaplan.
Yay,
Thank
Paul.
you. Thank you for that gift. He's a collaborating physician, and he and his wife, Dr. Jane Squires, donated the wine for the Netflix raffle. I'm telling you, get those raffle tickets.
They're good.
A case of really good wine. Okay, another $5,000 gift. Look at this. Chris Converse. He's the board chair. Thank you. And he's also regional volunteer team leader. Thank you, I beg your pardon, Chris. Thank you, thank you. Listen, turn to your left, turn to your right. Is there a hero sitting beside you?
Right.
Is there a champion sitting beside you who could give a $5,000 gift? Or is it you?
Hit that button.
Maybe you are our hero. Do we have any other $5,000 gifts? Anyone want to join the $5,000 level? We absolutely appreciate it. Let's say, you know what I want to point out before we move on? My new friend, Dr. Gary, is one of only 25 physicians who volunteer their services. So we're educating the public, but we're also educating physicians, getting that word out there. That's part of the mission.
That's for sure.
That outreach. But I want to say thank you. Thank you for giving your
welcome.
time. It's huge.
It's my pleasure.
And you're just a gem. I appreciate it.
We only have 3 paid employees at End of Life Choices. The rest of us are volunteers. Once somebody contacts End of Life Choices, 2 volunteers are assigned, and then a prescribing physician is assigned to get their first oral request for life-ending medication. It takes 2 oral requests for life-ending medication and a written request. The volunteers contact the client. They give them the information and the forms they need. We lead them right down the path so they know exactly how to do it. They're always scared and overwhelmed. Their families are terrified. I can't tell you how many times they've thanked me when I said, don't worry, we're going to lead you down the path. You won't have to worry about doing it right. And they say, oh, thank you. So this is so nice that they do that. Please give generously in any amount you can afford. Someday you or a family member may need our services. Help us be there for you.
Yes, yes. And I want to say earlier I said he when I was talking about Chris. My apologies, Chris, she. Pronouns are important these days. I appreciate that. Okay, so thank you so much to our donors at the $5,000 level. We really appreciate you. End of Life Choices could not continue to do this work. 100% donation funded. So thank you for helping terminally ill patients leave this world with dignity. Okay, our next formal level of giving is $2,500, and who will join us at this level and be a hero to End of Life Choices at the $2,500? Let me look get my monitor, and I see a very familiar
There I
name.
am. Yay. Gary
Dr.
LeClaire and Janice Friend, my wonderful wife.
Thank you, my friend. You are kicking us off at the $2,500 level. Hi, Janice. You are true to your words. At the top of the show, you said you want to give and give back, and you are.
Yep.
Your services
Glad
and
to
a
do it.
$2,500 gift. Thank you so much. Do we have any other gifts at the $2,500 level? Oh, we have some cowboys coming in here.
We like cowboys.
Wait a minute. We have some cowboys coming in here with some $3,000. They found that custom amount button
They
and they're
did.
giving $3,000 gifts. We'll take it. Thank you so much.
And we got a group donation from 6 people at $2,400.
That's awesome.
That's
Thank you.
what we call custom.
Group of people will take
Custom.
it. That's awesome. We have a $3,000 gift from Dr. Becky Bent. She is one of the collaborating physicians. She's a board member, she and her husband, Jerry Walsh. Thank you very much. We also have a $3,000 level from Sue Porter, who is a client volunteer. She's a retired board member, and she was a catalyst for the creation of the entire organization.
Yay, Sue.
Thank you, Sue. We appreciate your gift so much. But technically, we're on $2,500. Do we have anyone else at the $2,500 level? Yes, we do. We have the Balls, Julia and Rob Ball, since 2017.
That's a
they have
long
been
time.
supporting. I appreciate that. We really appreciate that. And we have some more custom levels here. $2,000 level. We have another client volunteer and board member, Layla Snow, with $2,000.
Yay.
Thank you, Layla. She thought I was going to say 20. She's like, oh, I got to call my bank.
Yeah.
We
She's
also
calling.
have a gift at the $2,000 level from Betsy Bergstein. Thank you very much. And at $2,000 from Karen Moffat. Thank you for your gift at $2,000. That's a huge gift. How we doing here? Any other gifts at the $2,000? They're sneaking in on us
They
at
are,
these
yeah.
custom amounts. $1,500.
All right.
gifts.
Thank you, Tony.
Dr. Tony Daniels, thank you. A collaborating physician and his wife, Jill Daniels, thank you so much. And at $1,500, we have Robert and Barry Stoll. Thank you for your $1,500 gift. And Phyllis Himes with a gift of $1,500. Thank you so much. Let me check my giving software. Do we have any other gifts at this level?
Remember that your donations are tax deductible for both the federal and the Oregon level. Your donation helps us grow.
Yeah, I want to circle back to something that you brought up, that we need to make sure that we give a huge shout out to our volunteers. So we mentioned the 25 physicians, thank you.
Right.
But we have over 100, about 110 volunteers who keep this organization on its feet and keep our clients comforted. So thank you to the volunteers. Okay, let me check. Look at this.
Here's our group.
Yeah, there's our group.
The
It
6
is.
people.
Are they friends of yours? Richard McKinley, Jana Hogan, Deborah Allen, Linda Dunn, Pratibha, I beg your
Eastwood.
pardon, Eastwood, Robert Chapman. Oh, and this is in memory of Dr. Donald Robertson, one of our beloved prescribers who passed away this year using
Yes, the law.
the Death with Dignity law. That's awesome. Do we have any other gifts at the $2,500 level? I think we're caught up. Oh, thank you so much for your generosity. We absolutely appreciate it. Before we move to our next level, we have a very powerful video that illustrates exactly what you're supporting right now.
It's from a grateful client and her son. Watch and listen to what each of them has to say about their experience with EOLCOR.
Hi, my name is Darren. I wanted to share a few words about my incredible mother, Amber, whose video you're about to see. Until she was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, she is someone who truly embraced life with a vibrant spirit. She wanted so much to live that she bravely fought her illness for 2 years. When the suffering became too much, she chose with courage and grace to use Oregon's Death with Dignity program. I wanted to put out a heartfelt thank you to End of Life Choices Oregon, the volunteers there, and to the volunteers at EOLCOR who were with her at her death. I and other family were with her in those final moments. She allowed this recording that you're about to see to help others who might be contemplating this decision and to show that it was her choice. Those last moments were very profound, and words can't describe the feeling that we went through. We are so thankful and wanted to thank everybody involved for the compassionate care to end our suffering. Thank you so, so much.
How grateful I am to everybody here, Dr. Southworth, for just being the kindest man, really. All of the nurses, the caregivers, there was just no thinking of a better way that I could have gone than this moment right here. And I'm saying this because hopefully down the road somebody might need these words, and Darren will have it recorded that he could help somebody else. Okay?
Wonderful. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, my son.
Darren, we want to thank you for sharing this incredibly powerful and personal video. You are helping others with it, and those of you donating right now, you are too.
She said, no better way than this.
Yep.
And I think that is huge. That's so strong. That was such a great video. Thank you so much. And as if that story isn't enough, as if it's not inspiring us already, we have, at this level, our next formal level of giving, which is $1,000, a match, a one-to-one match at the $1,000 level to light a fire on this level and get those going. Remember at the top of the hour, Bill and Michelle Service, who kicked us off. Their generosity started us off with a $15,000 gift. They're back. They are back. Bill and Michelle are willing to match dollar for dollar, one-to-one, the first 10 gifts at the $1,000 level. That means that if you give a gift right now of $1,000, they will match it, meaning it's $2,000 for EOLCOR. We need 10 of you. We want 10 of you to meet this match. That's an additional $10,000 from the services. Thank you. Now, I don't want to sound greedy, but if they're going to offer $10,000,
oh, why not?
We're going to take it. We need to make this match. So do we have any donors at the $1,000 level? Where are our donors at the $1,000 level? We have, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at them piling in. Awesome. We have Liz Paris with the $1,000 gift. Thank you. Sam Friedenberg, a retired board member.
He was.
Thank you so much. Christy Kaywood in honor of Dick Solomon. Thank you, Christy. Gordon and Katarine Keene. Robert and Patricia Dant. These are all amazing $1,000 gifts. $1,000 from Bill Lazar, thank you. $1,000 from Eric Larkin in honor of Laura, Kathy Larkin, with gratitude to Chip Kiger. Thank you, Eric. We're happy to pass that along. Thank you so much for your gifts of $1,000. Let me check my giving monitor. Betsy Bergstein, thank you for your gift of $1,000. Do we have any other gifts at the $1,000 level that I haven't checked yet? Any other gifts?
Your gifts at this level are so important to us, and so to the many families out there. We're so grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, and remember, 100% donation funded, okay? These donations that you're giving right here, right now. So please dig deep, continue. Help us with this work. We have another gift. Laurel Miller with a $1,000 gift. Thank you so much. This is just a true show of altruism.
I love it.
And you know what? It spurs the endorphins. Yes, it spurs the endorphins, and that is contagious. So if you were at one of these watch parties, just look at the person next to you, give them a big smile and a thumbs up if they're ready to push that donate button. We absolutely appreciate it. We have a new gift at the $2,000 level from Mark Rarick. Thank you, Mark, for your $2,000 gift.
We need one more gift.
One more.
To hit the $1,000 match.
We need to get that gift to get this from the services. We appreciate your services and we want to get that. So one more gift. Please, if you can find it in your heart, nudge your neighbor. Maybe they're going to give at a different level. This is the one. This is the one. Okay, listen. Thank you so much to the services for that show of generosity. We absolutely appreciate it. Oh my gosh, this is very exciting. You know what? Thanks to everybody who gave at that $1,000 level. We absolutely appreciate you. If you have it in your heart to give that $1,000 gift to meet that match, we really want that 10th gift to meet our match. Okay, our next formal level of giving is $500. Oh my gosh. The services there's another match here. This is amazing. Yep. This is like competitive altruism out there. Okay, another match. This time, this match is from Val Fisher. Thank you, Val. She is here in Portland. We're in Portland, Gary's favorite town. Portland's EOLCOR team leader. Thank you, Val. She and her husband, Rod Lewis, are matching tonight. They are challenging us. Val and Rod are offering to match 1-to-1 the first 10 gifts at $500.
Woohoo!
That's a $5,000 offer, so let's take them up on this gift, okay?
Go for it.
Please stand with us now. You can make a difference with a $500 gift. Who will join us at $500? Let me check.
We have some.
We do! At $500, we have George Amy. Thank you, George, a long-time supporter and advocate. We appreciate it. We also have a gift from Pamela Rhyme. Thank you so much for your gift. And from Nancy Raymond with a $500 gift. And from an anonymous.
And Mr. Anonymous.
Or Ms.
Or Ms.
One of those anonymouses.
Yeah, one of those anonymouses.
Thank you, anonymous person, for your $500 gift. Do we have any other? We do. We have a gift from Elizabeth Olson. Thank you, Elizabeth. We see you. And from Thomas Leach. Thank you for your gift. We appreciate your $500 gift. One more.
Yep.
Ooh, there's a tough name. Lisa Vigil Schattinger. I hope I said that right.
Whoa, yeah,
Thank you, Lisa, for your $500 gift. We appreciate it so much.
And remember, there are those in our community right now who are nearing death who desperately need our help. Which of you can give $500 to keep our services available to those who need us?
I'm going to go off script for 2 seconds because Gary told me a story tonight about a client he's had very recently, maybe this week.
Last night.
Tell me about this client.
Last night, I qualified a guy with extensive metastatic cancer. He'll be dead in a couple weeks. At the end of the session with him and his wife, she said, "Can I ask you a question?" And I said, "Sure." And she said, "How many death certificates should I order?" And I said, "Well, a lot of times people get 8 or 10, just to make sure you have enough." And she kind of stopped and I went, uh-oh. And then she said, "Well, they're $25 a piece. I think I'll order 3. So here's a family that's coming to the end of their life who are worried about whether they can afford death certificates at $25. I'll tell you, I see them all the time. I see them Meals on Wheels. I see people in $500 trailers who don't even bother to put a lock on their door. We have an obligation to help these people. Please reach in and give generously.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that.
Yep.
I appreciate that. Listen, folks, we need 4 more gifts at the $500 level to meet that match from Val. We want to take Val up on this match. 4 more gifts at the $500 level. We have 2. Oh, wait a second. There's a $1,000 gift from Barbara Jennings.
All right.
Thank you, Barbara. We appreciate that. And there is a $500 gift from Carolyn Eccles. Thank you so much for your gift.
Look at that.
I think we need 3 more. Oh, come on, you guys, with your gifts.
You can do it.
So I want to talk a little bit more about stats. We already know, I think we know, that the criteria to be a client is that you have to be 18 or older. You have to have a terminal condition with a prognosis of 6 months or less.
Right.
You have to be mentally capable of making your own decisions. And you have to be able to manage self-ingesting the prescribed meds.
And we prefer if you're on hospice. It makes it much easier.
Yes. But interesting, the stats that you don't know, the majority of our clients are white. They are male. 56% of them are male. They're about 65 years or older. Actually, the median age is 75. Mm-hmm. And 66% of our clients are cancer patients.
Yep.
Boo
That's right.
cancer. Boo cancer. That's very frustrating. But that gives you, kind of paints a picture because we all know that person. We all know that person.
Right.
So that's who you're helping with your $500 level. You're doing great for work here. We need some more gifts. Look
Marie.
at this. We have one from Marie O'Donnell, a $500 gift. Absolutely amazing. I think we need 2 more gifts. Come on, folks, with your $500 gifts. Okay, we'll check back in.
Yep.
You're doing great work. And our next formal level of giving, because I do have to keep moving along here, is $250. So do you have a gift of $250 with which you can support us here at End of Life Choices? And we have a new $1,000 gift.
Yes, we do, from Bryce Adams.
Hold on, $250. Thank you, Bryce, for your $1,000 gift. We appreciate you. That's awesome. Okay, $250. These are the folks who are going to be in the drawing. Ready? Margot Salisbury. Thank you. She is a client volunteer. Thank you so much for the volunteering, for the work that you do, for being who you are. We have a $250 gift from Stu Buchanan.
Thank
you, Stu.
Thanks, Stu.
Another $250 gift from Beth Culp. Beth says, thank you to Dr. Daniels and the entire team in making life choices a humanistic, individual decision during a most difficult and meaningful time. Yeah, no kidding. With heartfelt thanks to you all. We're happy to pass that along. Okay, outside.
Look at this.
Overachieving.
An overachiever.
We have the regional team leader, Jan Rao, with $300
All
gift.
right.
$300 gift. Thank you so much.
Another way.
We're going to count that $300 as a $250 just so she can get in the raffle.
Oh, I would.
I'm saying
Another
that for my
way you
people.
can support EOLCOR besides donating right now is tell your family and friends about it. Tell your doctor. Encourage them to tell other docs about us and request an outreach presentation. We're more than happy to educate you and walk you through our process. We need more doctors to do this.
Yeah, that outreach is a huge part. Let me check my software here for the $250 gifts from Carrie Olschner. Thank you, Carrie, for your $250 gift. We appreciate that. And let's see, that McMinimans drawing is pretty cool. Do you know? Do you have a favorite McMinimans?
No, I don't. I just go to whatever one's closest.
Dude, you got to get on it.
Oh,
you gotta
no,
get on. I have two. My favorite is Rock Creek here just outside of Portland. And my second favorite is called Cornelius Pass Roadhouse, where my friend Eva, who is working here tonight, and her husband EOLCOR got married there, and it was so beautiful.
I love it.
Such a great venue. It was just perfect. So thank you, McMinimans, for your gift. I think we're going to wind this down. Let me check and see if there are any more gifts here at the $250 level. I think we got them all.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, we were just at $500, and we're trying to
right.
meet that match. We need two more gifts at $500. I'm focused on $250 in that drawing, but we need two more gifts. So my friends off screen are going to find me the $250 donor. We're going to scramble all those gifts together, all those names
There aren't
together.
very many of them, so your chance of winning is pretty good.
Yeah, they're going to, well, we want more.
We do.
Want more. But they're going to scramble it. They're going to tell me who my $250 donor is, and the lucky donor is at $250. All right. I guess we need
Any
a drum
day
roll.
now.
All right.
Any day now we're going to know.
Carrie Olschner is my winner at $250.
All right. Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you so much, Carrie. We appreciate it. EOLCOR is going to get your McMinimum's gift card to you, but thank you for your gift. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you. So bring on the virtual applause. We love it.
All right. Thank you.
There are a couple more gifts that are so close to $250. They're not quite. They didn't get in the raffle, but we have a $200 gift from Rebecca Bergio. Thank you for your gift.
All right.
We have a $200 gift from Wendy Ty and Wesley Ward. We appreciate your $200 gift. $155.
Right.
I bet that's meaningful to her. To Angela Martin. Thank you for $155. We appreciate it. And a $150 gift from Carmen Barroso. Thank you for your gift.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We have a $200 gift from Pam Marsh on my software here. Thank you, Pam. Oh my goodness. That's a great show of generosity. We so appreciate. You guys are good at this. You're doing a great job.
That's right.
Okay.
Now
we
it's
have come
time
to our last formal level of giving, okay? It feels so good to push that button. I want you all to feel it. Feel those endorphins when you hit that donate button.
Yep.
Our last formal level of giving is $100. Would you please consider a $100 gift? Who will step up? If you haven't given a gift tonight, this is the time. And if you've given already,
give again.
Give again. Why not? Why not? It's encouraged. Okay, do we have anyone at the $100? Oh my gosh, they're pouring in. Look at this.
Look at that.
Awesome. Let's
BJ.
start with BJ, our intake volunteer
She
extraordinaire.
types up all the stories for us.
Thank you, BJ Novitsky. We appreciate you. We have a $100 gift from Jerry Wright. Thank you. 100 from Jesse Howe. And Jesse's gift is in honor of Dr. Mark Rarick. We'll pass that on. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Mark. 100 from Mark Herring. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
100 from Bill and Julie Young. We appreciate you. 100 from Marla Estes. 100 from Patricia Baker. We have a $100 gift from Bonnie Paquin. Paquin.
One of our great founders. Thank you, Bonnie.
Thank you, Bonnie. Sorry, I didn't know that's how you said your last name. Jeff and Pam Barrow, thank you for your gift of $100. A gift from Patricia Sarna at $100. $100 from Ellen Fritz. This is awesome. Keep them coming. Who's going to join them with a $100 gift?
And you know it's hard to even take the family out to dinner for $100. Wouldn't you feel good donating $100 for a cause that provides dignity in death to someone you don't even know? Be a hero. Give us $100.
Be a hero. You're heroes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for giving. Your gifts do so much. The outreach that we talked about, educating our volunteers, supporting the clients, the admin. This is such a frugal group. They're using their own cell phones, their own laptops, old laptops, I might say, because they're so frugal, because the money goes into the organization. So please, every dollar counts. Thank you. Thank you. Do we have any other gifts at the $100 level? We have a $500 gift. Wait a minute, two of them. We have a $500 gift from Marie O'Donnell. Thank you.
And we Tom also have Seidelbo and Judy Fisher gave us $500.
Thank you. And you know what that means? We made
the 500.
We
That's
met
great.
the match. Thank
All
you,
right.
folks. Don't stop. If you have 100 on your heart, please hit that donate button. But thank you. Thank you for helping us meet that match. And thank you to our $100 donors. I hope there is some virtual applause so they can have a drink.
Oh, they can. I'm sure.
I have some other folks I'd like to say thank you to. It's not a $100 gift, but boy, every dollar counts, and we appreciate it. We have a $75 gift from Mary Bosch. Thank you so much for your gift. A $50,000. Sorry, Jessica.
50,000. Thank you, Jessica.
No. 50. A $50 gift from Jessica Gerard. We have a $50 gift. I beg your pardon if I say this wrong, from Ian Lepker. I hope that's right. $50, Ian, thank you. Who says thank you to Laurel Miller for this important work. Absolutely happy to pass that on. We have a $25 gift from Lois Gibson. We appreciate that, Lois. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for pushing the button. We have a $25 from another Anne-Marie Kirsch. Thank you for your $25 gift. We appreciate it. A $50 gift from Lon and Nancy Bailey. Thank you for your $50 gift. From Megan Murray, we appreciate you. We appreciate every dollar. We appreciate the generosity, the support. We love that you're here. We feel you. We appreciate you. From Scott Dunlap, we have a $50 gift.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Look at them. They're just pouring in. I love it. Anybody else? Any
Sally Edelman's given $50 a month.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so monthly gifts. Listen, I want to say thank you, first of all, to all of tonight's donors. We absolutely appreciate you. Now listen, this donation page is going to stay up and it's going to stay active, so don't feel like you missed the boat. We are able to take your gifts even after this live stream, and don't feel like you can't give again.
Right.
Okay? In fact, you just mentioned Sally.
Yep.
It might be easier for you to give a monthly gift. Sally Edelman she's a regional team director.
Yep.
Thank you, Sally. She gives a $50 a month gift. Oh, we appreciate that. Be like Sally. Be like Sally. Give a sustaining gift. We can make that happen. Just reach out. It could be deducted from your bank account. You won't even miss it.
Yep.
You won't even miss it. And we will make the most of it. So one more time. Get your drinks ready. A huge round of applause to all of you who gave us gifts at all of the levels supporting us tonight. Thank you for your generosity. Cheers. Cue that virtual applause.
Yeah.
Have a drink. Thank you. And remember, a lot of you gave custom amounts. If it didn't fit those predetermined amounts, you just put a custom, whatever works for you.
Yep.
Every dollar counts. Okay. Before we show, we're going to move on because that's the appeal part of our program, the direct donation. We absolutely appreciate you. We're going to show you some amazing auction packages that are online. They're not going to close tonight, but I want to show you.
Well,
get you bidding and excited. But first, we want to hear from one more video from another EOLCOR supporter. I beg your pardon, Laura Geilenfeld.
And she is the Southern Oregon Care Services Coordinator for ALS Northwest.
Yep.
You may know ALS is Lou Gehrig's disease. It's terminal. There's no cure. Let's hear from Laura why she supports EOLCOR.
Thank you.
Soon after starting this position, I was approached by End of Life Choices volunteers. They were incredibly helpful in sharing their knowledge and experience, as well as demonstrating a genuine desire to understand ALS and how they can better serve this population. For many people, approaching end of life with medical aid in dying can feel scary and complicated. End of Life Choices volunteers are knowledgeable about the procedure, honest with people and their families about what to expect, and available and willing to come into people's homes. This can take a huge burden off the person and their family. The volunteers that I have worked with have always been quick to respond and incredibly giving of their time. They demonstrate expertise in the medical procedure and the process. They are compassionate, caring, and courageous as they support both the person who is dying and the family and caregivers who surround them. I feel incredibly grateful for their service to the people who are living and dying in Southern Oregon. That is why I am asking you to give generously to End of Life Choices Oregon so that they can continue to provide these vital services throughout the state.
Thank you, Laura. We appreciate you so much. We appreciate the work you do. And boo, ALS.
Yep.
I do want to take a pause from our online auction preview to hear from a gentleman by the name of Eric Larkin. EOLCOR helped Eric, and his wife was our client. His wife of 36 years.
Yeah. That's
She
a
is
long
the
time.
death with dignity, right? And just listen to what Eric has to say about their experience.
I support End of Life Choices Oregon because at the end of a wonderful 60 years of life, 36 years of marriage, and a 4-year battle with cancer, my wife Kathy died as she wanted, at home, at peace, and surrounded by loving family. A volunteer reached out to us at Kathy's request when she was diagnosed. He explained the steps the law requires, and then checked in every month or so of treatment to help us stay on track so that when the end came, we were prepared. Kathy's leg broke where the cancer had weakened the bone. She was hospitalized and then transferred to hospice. Our volunteer was there for me as I worked with hospice staff to control her pain, to give her time to say goodbye, and then bring her home. He was there for Kathy at the end, talking with her and her whole family about what to expect. Kathy was the love of my life, and I could not have done right by her at the end of hers without End of Life Choices Oregon. I ask you to give generously.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much for sharing your story. It's such a personal, touching story. Thank you. So these are the stories. These are the people that you're helping with your donations tonight. Again, 100% donation funded. So please continue to give generously. Hit that donate button, bid on a package. Please. It means the world to so many.
And we're going to hear next from our fearless leader, End of Life Choices co-directors, Patricia Moore and Erica Cole.
Patricia and I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you who contributed to making the Celebrating Choice event so hugely successful. Whether you tuned in live with us tonight, hosted a watch party, made a donation, shared a Facebook post, or even just tuned in to learn more about EOLCOR. We are deeply appreciative of your support. We also want to acknowledge our colleague, Laura Hart. She worked so hard to help this fundraiser be a success. And additionally, our board of directors. So thank you so much, everyone.
We also want to especially thank all of our volunteers and the network of pro bono physicians that work with us. You each give generously of your time, your energy, sharing your knowledge, expertise, and your compassion. You make a significant difference in the lives of every one of our clients and their families. You are the heart of EOLCOR, And it is an honor and a joy to work with you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Good
everyone.
night.
Those are some pretty amazing women right there,
They
Patricia and
are.
Erica.
They are.
I appreciate you two very much. We also appreciate Laura, who's working tonight. Thank you so much. And Patricia and Erica wanted to extend a thank you to Ryan Zimmer, who has been editing all of our videos. So
Yay,
thank you.
yay.
Thank you, Ryan. And I want to take a minute to say, I'm so sorry, Leila.
There you go.
Told me Layla. Why do I listen?
I
so
listened to
sorry.
Layla when I was stoned in the 60s.
Leela. We thank you, Leela Snow, for your gifts tonight and your support. We really appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. And thank all of you tonight for tuning in and for your fantastic generosity.
Yes,
It's been a
yes.
great night. Give yourselves a huge round of
Yay,
applause.
yay.
You did so much work tonight to support the work of End of Life Choices.
We love it.
We so appreciate it. While I'm throwing out the thanks, I really want to appreciate the folks here, the Markham live stream production
Oh,
team.
they're great.
They're awesome. We could not have done it without you. And going above and beyond, extra special sprinkle of thanks, Scott LaBounty, mwah, thank you. Sarah McMahon, thank you.
Woohoo.
And Amy Phillips, thank you, folks. It takes a village, I tell you.
Yep.
So I need you to know that this event was recorded tonight. So if you want to review it again, take a look at this guy, because you know he's easy on the eyes. If you joined us late, or if you know other supporters who would love to watch it, who want to learn more about the organization and support End of Life Choices, we'll share that link to the recording in a few days. So be on the lookout for that. Again, I'm Annie M. I'm with Markham Agency, and I'm so honored to be here. I thank you so much for having me, for tuning in. My friend, who I am so honored to know,
It was fun,
is
Annie.
Dr. Gary LeClaire.
A lot of fun.
Bravo to you.
Yep.
So glad you could be here. We made a difference tonight, all
And
of us.
thank you for those of you who shared your personal stories on video. And we're going to hear one more before we share our final thoughts.
Let's watch.
Hello. When my mother was 90, she was diagnosed with ALS, or Lou Gehrig disease. It is always fatal, and she said that when her time came, she wanted to use Oregon's Death with Dignity law. My siblings and I quickly found that it's one thing to have the law and another to use it. We are so grateful to End of Life Choices Oregon volunteers. Their knowledge, support, compassion, and kindness made all the difference. Our mother was able to die a peaceful, pain-free, quick death, a sharp contrast to what otherwise awaited her. Please support EOLCOR so that your loved ones or yourself have the option to implement Oregon's Death with Dignity law. Thank you.
These videos are so powerful. Thank you, Marilyn, for sharing your story.
And the door never closes on EOLCOR's work.
Right.
Nor does it close on your donations. So please continue to share the word and continue to support us as you can. We're leaving you with some words from our partners out there who, just like you, support us. They do so much. Our partners, like this guy, they support us and the clients along their journeys.
Thank you to Dr. Kristen Carr, Dr. James Butrinsky, and Dr. Alden McCune. We appreciate your support.
We're going to close our live stream in just a minute with more fabulous music from the Kansas City Rhythm Kings.
All right.
Thanks for being here.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, and thank you. Good night, my friend.
Good night.
You did a great job.
Great job. You're a pro.
You're a pro. We'll do it again.
We'll do it again.
I am a strong supporter of End of Life Choices Oregon volunteers and physicians. I have worked with them with many families and have constantly and consistently been impressed with their skills. Words that come to mind are reliability, dependability, and compassion. The end of life is a challenging time for all, and they help smooth this process. I will continue to be a large supporter of End of Life Choices Oregon, and I hope you will be too. Please consider a generous gift to this organization.
I'm Dr. McEwen. I moved to Oregon about 4 years ago, in large part to be able to perform medical aid in dying with my patients. EOLCOR has been instrumental in helping me reach and support these patients as best I possibly can. They've helped with the laws and the paperwork and meeting up and just streamlining the whole thing. They're very valuable to that aspect of my practice, and I can't thank them enough.
End of Life Choices Oregon has been an extension of my hospice work as a medical director in Oregon for the last 7 years. They've been key in providing my patients, my hospice team, and myself with the education and support that we've needed when patients have had tough questions about all of their options at the end of their life journey. I've been able to learn and grow and be mentored by the volunteers and physicians with End of Life Choices, which has allowed me to continue to support my team and my patients in a better way. I strongly encourage you to join me in donating generously to End of Life Choices Oregon to help them continue doing their work, to encourage more volunteerism, and to help support families and patients in these important end-of-life times.